Up in the mountain country, where the pines grow strong and tall, two boys grew up together from the time that they were small. Matthew was a sheriff's boy and carried it with pride. Lonnie was an orphan with a shack on the hillside. No one knew the motive, but the town all knew the facts, that a man had hurt Lonnie's sister in a terrible attack. So her brother took a shotgun on a night with no moon out, and the man who hurt his sister won't be hurting no one now. They brought Lonnie to the jailhouse, to the cell Matt's daddy kept, and the sheriff's boy went past it every night before he slept. He'd hear his best friend praying through the iron and the stone, and he started asking questions when he was all alone. Is the law the same as justice? There's no easy way to say. Does a badge decide who's guilty, or just decide who pays? The sheriff's boy lay thinking while the mountain skies turned gray, and fate gave him his answer before the break of day. He took the cell door key down from where it always stayed, and he told Lonnie to get moving while the sheriff was away. They climbed the winding trails to where the rock is black and scarred, and somewhere down below them came a posse riding hard. The sheriff saw a shadow running fast between the pines. He aimed his 30-30 like he'd done 1,000 times. He fired at the shadow and he saw the suspect fall, but the shadow that he shot down wasn't who he thought at all. Is the law the same as justice? There's no easy way to say. Does a badge decide who's guilty, or just decide who pays? The sheriff learned that morning what some come to understand, that a bullet doesn't know your son from any other man. No, a bullet doesn't know your son from any other man. Continued running to a place they'd never find, disappeared into the city and left the hills behind. He married, raised some children, never told them why he cried. Every year on the day that he had watched his best friend die. Now he's old and dying, and he's made his last request to be carried up the mountain to the place he'll finally rest. Hey, sheriff's boy, he whispers to a headstone worn by time. He kneels next to the grave and mourns over the crime. Was the law the same as justice? There's no easy way to say. You decided what was right and you were the one to pay. I've carried it a lifetime, but now it's time to lay it down, and I'll lie lie next to the sheriff's boy when they put me in the ground. Yes, I'll lie next to the sheriff's boy when they put me in the ground.